Hello and welcome to Roll for Recipe, the series where the dice are the head chef. I'll roll for ingredients and then make a dish with them. Let's go. First, a D8 restriction roll. 2 under 500 calories. Next, a D8 protein roll. 8 tofu, first time it's been on the list too. And now a D6 for carb. 4 corn. And 2D12 for produce. 2 tomato and 10 zucchini. Finally, a D20 wild magic roll. 2, rolling 2 more times. Alright, 2 D20s now. 13 soy sauce and 1 second restriction. And the second restriction is 1 under $5. Alright, so we gotta make a cheap, low-calorie meal here, under 500 calories and under $5 per serving, using tofu, corn, tomatoes, zucchini, and soy sauce. Let's get cooking. So the easiest thing to do here is probably just an Asian spin on succotash, and we'd probably need to add very little else to it past just the rolled ingredients. But we're not going to do a succotash. Why, you may ask? Because I really want tacos. So we're going to make tacos. Alright, first up we're going to marinate the tofu in a soy sauce mixture. To be honest, I'm not the biggest tofu fan, but I'll still try to be objective in the rating as best I can. After the tofu, we'll prep a slaw topping using the zucchini and the tomatoes. Just cut them up into some julienne strips, add some scallions and ginger for flavor, and then we'll mix that with the remainder of the tofu marinade later. Also, I've added little captions with the steps that I'm doing, as you've probably noticed. A viewer suggested a flowchart of some kind to kind of help keep up with the flow of the cooking as I go, so hopefully this helps a little bit. Let me know what you guys think. Now to make the tortillas. Since we rolled corn, we're going to be doing some corn tortillas using a white corn flour. Now normally when I make tortillas, I just kind of eyeball everything, no recipe, no measurements, none of that. But here I decided to weigh everything out so that I could better track the calories and the cost for later. If you've never made homemade tortillas, I highly suggest trying it. It's very easy to do and they taste way better than the store-bought. If you have a cast iron or a griddle, it's probably a little bit better to use here, but I just have a normal nonstick pan, so I'm going to work with that. Once everything's done cooking, it's time to plate. Let's just hope it tastes as good as it looks. And here's the calories and costs for those who are interested. Alright, looks good, smells good. Let's see how it tastes. Cheers. So, initial impression, a little bit dry, could have used a sauce, and the tofu is a little bit tofu-y, spongy. So, if I didn't have 500 calories as a restriction, I think I would have fried the tofu strips, and I would have probably made like a mayo-based sauce of some kind. Alright, I'm gonna give this one a 6.8 out of 10. A little bit dry, could have used a bit of texture on that tofu, but overall the flavors were great, they were definitely there, and this could easily be made into an 8 or a 9. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.